Hi everyone, welcome back to Land Connect. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today we are talking about hope, something simple but powerful. Emma, what does hope mean to you personally?
Hmm. For me, hope is the belief that things can improve, even when the present feels difficult. It gives me emotional strength and keeps me moving forward. What about you, Jack? What does hope mean to you?
I see hope as a quiet confidence that the future is static. It reminds me that challenges are temporary and that I still have control over my actions. And so, can you remember a time when hope helped you get through a difficult situation?
Yeah, there was a time when I felt stuck in my career and doubted my abilities. Hope didn't solve everything immediately, but it gave me patience to keep improving. Eventually, new opportunities came. So, Jack, have you experienced the same situation?
Oh, definitely. I once failed an important exam at university. I felt discouraged, but I believe I could do better. That hope pushed me to change my study habits and try again. So, Emma, do you think hope is something people are born with or something they develop?
Mm, I think people are born with the capacity for hope, but it mostly develops over time. Life experiences, support from others, and personal successes all shape how strong someone's hope becomes. Jack, how do you think hope affects a person's mental health?
Hope reduces stress because it changes perspective. When people believe problems are temporary, they feel less trapped. So, can hope exist without action?
Hmm, hope can exist without action, but it becomes weak. If someone hopes for change but doesn't take any steps, it's more like wishing. Real, strong hope usually leads to action because it motivates people to do something to improve their situation. Is it possible to have too much hope?
Yes. If it turns into denial, ignoring reality and expecting miracles can be harmful. It is healthier to just accept that sometimes things will not be what you expected. Emma, how does hope influence the way we deal with failure?
Hope helps people see failure as temporary, not permanent. When someone is hopeful, they're more likely to view failure as a lesson instead of proof that they're not good enough. It encourages them to try again, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward instead of giving up. So, check what's the difference between hope and unrealistic optimism?
Hope recognizes difficulties but believes improvement is possible. Unrealistic optimism ignores the difficulties. Emma, should people hold on to hope even when situations seems hopeless?
Yes, but in a realistic way. Even small hope, like believing you can endure, can give strength. Can hope sometimes prevent people from facing reality?
It can, if people use it to escape responsibility. But healthy hope should encourage, well, courage. How can people balance hope with practical thinking then, Emma?
Mm, People can balance hope with practical thinking by combining belief with planning. They can stay positive about the outcome while also setting realistic goals, preparing for challenges, and having backup plans. In other words, hope keeps them motivated and practical thinking keeps them grounded. Jack, why is hope important during times of crisis?
In a crisis situation, we'll tend to panic and fall into a state of fear. That is why hope is essential within those hard times. Emma, Do leaders have a responsibility to give people hope?
Absolutely. Leaders should inspire realistic hope to unite people. Some people don't have any plan before, so as people who are predecessor, they should help unite people. Check. How can hope bring people together as a society?
Hmm. Shared hope creates shared goals. It encourages collaboration instead of division within society. With that, there will be less problems that appear within the world. So then, can a lack of hope lead to a social problems? Emma?
Yes. When people feel hopeless, they may lose motivation or trust in society. Why is hope especially important for young people in your mind, Jack?
For me, young people are building their future. They'll need a driving force of such to get them going, and that's where hope comes in. Hope motivates them to learn better, dream further, and advance further. Emma, how can schools help students build hope?
Schools can provide guidance, encouragement, and real opportunities so students believe in their potential. Do you think today's generation is more or less hopeful than previous ones?
I think they face many global challenges, but with the current evolution in technology, they have more tools to create change. So realistically, they are stoic but still determined. Emma, what gives people hope in the modern world?
Advances in science, technology, and inspiring stories of resilience give people hope today. If hope disappeared, what kinds of society would we live in, Jack?
Hmm. Without hope, society would lose progress and ambition. People would focus only on survival instead of growth.
So, maybe hope isn't just a feeling, it's a driving force for humanity.
Well said there, Emma. I couldn't agree more.
Thanks everyone for listening to Lane Connects.
See you next time and bye bye.